Hey guys, this is Nandita Thaplyal here, and I received my admit from the Fuqua School of Business, Duke University for the class of 2025. A little bit about myself. I completed my undergraduation in finance from NMIMS Mumbai, and I'm a CFA charter holder with close to 4.5 years of work experience. Now, I initially reached out to the strategy for GMAT team for applying to the PGP program at ISB. I was a reapplicant, and I remember the entire onboarding process being extremely collaborative and interactive with Manan as my consultant. Due to some personal reasons at that time, I could not apply in that cycle. And it was at that time that, I had a very honest discussion with Manan, and he was very supportive of my decision. And in fact, gave me the reassurance that, what, it's okay, we'll plan it out a lot better and apply in the next cycle. Also, during that time, he encouraged me to explore options and of business schools outside India, and that's when we started prepping up for applying to the Rotman School of Management in Canada. Now, applying to business schools outside is a very different procedure. The nuances of the application process are very different, and but just having someone as well informed and well versed with the entire cycle as Manan truly helped. He helped me navigate through those spike factor essays, and it was just a lot of fun working with him on those essays. And he also helped me reach out to the right kind of people in the university, whether it be on the admissions team or students currently studying or students who just recently graduated. And during my interaction with all these people, I got a lot of unique insights about the schools that I was applying to, which we later incorporated in my essays that help us customize the entire profile to fit a lot better to the schools we were targeting. Even when it came to prepping up for the interviews, my mock interviews were very close to the actual interviews that I ultimately ended up giving. So whether it be Manan taking those interviews or others from his team who helped me with the right kind of feedback, the targeted kind of feedback that I needed, and it all completely put me at ease when I had to give it on the final day. So again, that was a great experience. More so, even when applying to the US business schools, I think his feedback on my applications truly helped me chalk out a better essay, and that ultimately helped me convert the schools that I was targeting at. Uh, More than anything, I think Manan, more than a consultant, is a mentor to me, and I think that's just his approach with the people that he works with. So that's very, unique about him. And he's extremely approachable, extremely forthcoming, and brutally honest with his advice, which is, I think, a blessing when one is going through this journey. And more than anything, the feeling is always that the entire team is rooting for you, and it's about your journey and about how can they help in just uh, chalking out your application as authentically and as uniquely as possible. I think the factor that stood out to me the most was that at every stage in the journey, Manan always pushed me to approach things my way first. There was no template, or there was no kind of a checkbox approach that was followed. It was always that you do the work first, and then I will give you my feedback on how we can make this better. So I think that gave me a lot of learning through this process. It truly prepped me up for things that I need to get going once I get to B school. And even now, even after getting the admit, I think he's still so supportive on all my questions and queries that I have around the 100 other things that go into before one ultimately starts their academic year at a B school. So yeah, all in all, I think the kind of team that Strategy for GMAT has, they're extremely professional. They're there for you. They're always rooting for you, and all in all, it's just been a great experience. So I would totally recommend them for anyone who's looking out for like a strong home team to get you through.